CEOs, we need to talk about a whole new kind of marketing program. Hello, everyone. My name is Brett Sklar, and welcome to another edition of Calling BS. This one, we're going to call BS on the marketing's real mission. And here's a hint it isn't the leads, it's Mindshare. So let's dive into this. Everyone's hyped about AI, faster content, smarter targeting, automated personalization, all the things. But I'm going to call BS because while everyone's chasing efficiency, we've forgotten the real reason marketing exists. Marketing's mission isn't to crank out leads, it's to grow mindshare because mindshare is what ultimately drives market share. And I'm going to say that one again. Mindshare is what ultimately drives market share. And let's talk about how we got here, why it matters now more than ever, and what the smartest brands understand that the old guard completely missed. So let's go back in time, back in the day. Back in the day, marketing was about visibility, big TV spots, full page print ads, trade shows with flashy booths and flashy people in those booths. The more eyeballs, the better. Then digital came in and it flipped everything upside down. Suddenly, it was all about data, attribution, performance. Marketing became measurable, which was great, but it became soulless. Now we're in the AI era where marketing is more efficient than ever, but maybe also more hollow. AI didn't break marketing, it just exposed how narrow we've made it. We've turned marketing into a spreadsheet instead of a megaphone, and that's a problem. We've got dashboards showing clicks, impressions, and conversions, but nobody's tracking whether anyone actually cares about the brand anymore. That's the real problem. And here's the truth. AI is giving everyone the same tools, no matter how big or how small the marketing departments may be. ChatGPT, Canva, HubSpot, Midjourney, whatever. Efficiency is now the baseline. So if everyone's efficient, what's different? What's the differentiator? The new battleground isn't efficiency, it's attention. And attention builds mindshare. The companies with the biggest voices win, not necessarily the biggest budgets, but the biggest presence. The ones who show up consistently, tell stories, and connect with people. If your brand isn't in the conversation, you, my friend, are out of the consideration. Let me say that one again. If your brand isn't in the conversation, you are out of the consideration. It is as simple as that. So let's look at a couple of brands that you probably know and I know, and we probably love a lot to find out sort of what they did and how they did it to really focus on that side of mindshare over pure productivity and efficiency. Slack. Slack is everywhere. It's in just about every company. It's in communities. It is everywhere. But it wasn't the first chat app, but it did become a movement. Their rallying cry, email kills productivity. Their brand was playful, human, and community driven. Every startup wanted to be a Slack like culture. They didn't just sell software, they sold a way of working. Slack's mindshare as the cool, productive platform was so strong that actually Microsoft had to build Teams just to compete with it. They owned the conversation, and the category followed after that. Here's another one, Gong. Many of you have probably heard of Gong if you do a lot of outbound telesales or have some SDRs or sales development reps. They record sales calls, but guess what? They don't call themselves a sales call recording tool. They marketed themselves as revenue intelligence. They flooded LinkedIn with bold insights, humor, and storytelling. Their executives became micro influencers. Sales pros, they didn't just use Gong, they talked about Gong. Gong built mindshare by making data-driven selling part of the sales culture. They didn't just build a tool, they built a tribe. And by doing that, Their mind share became big market share. What about Canva? Canva didn't outfeature Adobe. They democratized design. They gave the non-designers the confidence that they needed. They said, empower the world to design. That mission became contagious. Canva's market share followed its mind share. They owned the conversation with the people Adobe ignored and built an empire all around it. Every one of these brands proves it. When you own the conversation, you own the category. So it's time to stop treating marketing like a service department for sales. Marketing's real job to shape perception, fuel conversation, and build belief. Mindshare means this: how often and how positively people think of your brand when they face a problem. It's emotional, it's not transactional. Sure, you can measure engagement and mentions, but it's about being top of mind. So, in this AI era that we're in, whoever owns the conversation wins the category. So, let me give you a challenge. Stop asking your marketing team how many leads marketing generated this month. And this is for you, CEOs, and this is a tough one for you, I know. But start asking, how much mind share did we build? AI will make marketing faster, but story, emotion, and strategy are what make it matter. Because when you grow mind share, market share follows. I'll say that one again. When you grow mind share, market share follows every single time.